Alright, good evening everybody. Shane's got fitness here. Had a really busy this morning, had to get up at 3. I didn't get in until probably around 10 o'clock, so had to go up to Chicago to the airport, pick up Mrs. Scott's Fitness. Then we went out for breakfast, came home, did about a 2-hour nap. I needed it. So I'm stopping here at the gym in Pontiac at Fitness Premier. Get a quick bench in before I go into work. So this one is probably going to be a more of a reps at mid-weights and going heavy for 2 reasons. I don't really have time and I probably don't have the spotters. So just warming up now. And I think I'll do some reps at like 2 1/4 and go from there. So it's a mini workout. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving and got plenty of rest, plenty of food. Now it's time to take all those calories that you ate on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and put it into your workout. So this week I'll be hitting it pretty heavy, and then I'll probably have a light day on Monday, and then probably little to none after that, maybe just some walks. Because not this Saturday, but next Saturday is my competition down in Peoria, where I plan on setting a new national record for the UPA in the 242-pound class. I'm right now hovered at 245, so that should be pretty easy to drop those 3 pounds for weigh-in. And considering it was Thanksgiving holiday, I feel pretty good about that. So let's add some weight, and the next set will be at 2 1/4. I'll make for recovery time. Figured I'd cover some things, so tomorrow I hope to cover some arm exercises and that, and the benefits of it. I will be in the gyms that have that music going on, so I probably will not get monetized, so I'll miss out on that 25 cents that I can earn that day, but I think I'll survive it. But I do thanks for all the subscribers, all the thumbs up, and know that if you're sharing my videos, if you do want to include some of these big lists in one of your videos, go for it. It's a win-win situation. I had Master Back Guy do that, and I had another channel do that, and they did really well on views, and I picked up subscribers, so it's a win-win. YouTube showed, hey, someone's, using yours, do you want to allow it? And I said, sure, no problem. Why wouldn't I? It was beneficial to both of us. So, on that, got 2 1/4. I'm going to do this for, like I said, 10, just to get used to the weight. And then I'll probably come back and do as many as I can. But within reason, I will probably have to stop at 1 or 2 short, because all 3 people are in the gym are vigorously working on either the Stairmaster, which is very evil, or the treadmills, which is all good stuff. Usually when I want to do extra reps, I'll have somebody there just in case I burn out. I do have a pretty low rack point here, so if I have to, I think I can safely re-rack it and ground underneath it, so I'm not too concerned about that. So let me hit out a set of 10 here to get warmed up, and we'll really go to something I can do. Got that 10 out, and that's just to get the joints ready for everything. I'll take a breather, a little water, Hydration is very important. You don't want to be dehydrated when you're lifting heavy. It's a good way to tear something. But like I said, I was in Chicago earlier today. I did post a video up on my MacBean farms and prepping of what I ran into when I used the facilities. So, not a rant, but just pointing out a lot of homeless live in the terminals at the airport, and I think the city could help them out. You know, at least it's warm. I literally had a couple sleeping on the floor in the bathroom. So, never complain about your situation, really, because there's people that have it a lot worse. So, straighten out the weights here and do kind of a heavy rep session. Friday I'll do my heavy one, probably at either Street or Shorewood. Depending on how motivated I am, how early I want to start. Okay, so getting ready to do a heavy rep session on this one. So like I said, I don't have a spotter, so I am going to have to cut it short, just for safety protocol. Although I do have 2 lower areas I can drop it to. So hopefully I can cut it pretty close. We'll see how I do. Last time I benched was Tuesday, and Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. And I did a burnout at the end of the workout of 22 reps. So we'll see how I can do at the beginning of it, and see if there's any advantage of that at all. Might be, I don't know. Again, sometimes you gotta mix things up. And like I said, I don't have spotters here today, so there's probably gonna be a limit about how heavy I go and how much time I have left. You know, it's like you think you leave early enough, and once you get out, you start seeing that clock racing on you, and you realize, damn, you know. But that's all right. Tomorrow I'll go to the gym early and probably stop at the grocery store, pick up things for the week. So let's see how this goes. So I lost count. We'll have to count later and see how many I actually did. But I did feel it really worked good on the chest muscles, and I started feeling the action on it, knowing I was getting a good workout. We'll bump up to 275 just to get a heavier rep and see how much time I have left. All right, so just recovering from that heavy rep at 2.25. Woo. I'm feeling it because I'm doing a wider grip than I usually do. Over 15, something around 80, maybe 90, but it was good stuff. Alrighty, so I got 315 up here. I'm just gonna hit for a few times. I'm not really going for any set of supersets. Feel that I did get a good enough workout in today. And I'm now truly alone in the gym. So I haven't been really taking those long breaks. So this is more, I guess, closer to my cardio workout than anything else. I'm knocking out 315, and then I may do a pause at 365 just to kind of get that in. Then on Friday, what I'll do is I'll do the pause on the 3 lifts I plan on to do on December 10th. That'll be like my pre-competition lifts. Give me an idea where I want to be coming in. So a couple here at 315. So that's a competition lift. You have to hold for a press call. We'll knock one out at 365 and then call it a day. And it'll be a pause rep also. So, it'll be my last lift. Running out of time. So, light workout today. We'll do a 365 pause for one. Just to kind of show you what a sanctioned meet lift looks like. And it depends where you're at. In UPA, you just have a, you come down, you get a press call, and then you get a rack call. On the USPA, you get a start call, a press call, and a rack call. And some don't want you to have your head leave the bench, which I don't see what that has to do with anything. But I think the APF is like that. I think it's unnecessary. And then IPF now needs, your shoulders need to get below your elbows need to get below your shoulders. And this can kind of get rid of some garbage lifts, in my opinion, that have been in the record books. You have people that have the ability to arch an extreme weight where their range of motion is about like that. That's it for the bench. And I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. You know, shorter, you got shorter arms. That's a natural advantage. But to arch like a gymnastic and have a 3-4 inch range of motion, if that, you're kidding yourself. So I am pretty happy with that roll. Being a flat bencher myself. So on the bench, I'll do all 3 press calls: the start, press, and rack. Kind of show you what it looks like in a meet, and how while you're in a sanctioned meet, you're not going to do what you do in the gym. Because even if you do a pause in the gym, it's not a true pause for the most times. So 365. Arc, press, rack. That's what a sanction look looks like. Yeah, it's a whole different feeling. So everybody, have a good week. Rest, nutrition, proper exercise. Hopefully a live stream tomorrow.